Good evening and welcome to Anna Transylvania's Tarot Room. This is Reverend Anna, and here we have a Tarot Thursday. So tonight I wanted to do a little bit of a Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde. Let me not mumble. Although it would be all possible during Mercury retrograde, okay? So we've talked a little bit about the astrology of this Mercury retrograde, okay? I wanted to take the tarot beat, for the collective for this Mercury retrograde, and then some advice, okay? All right, so let's see. All right. Loving this energy, okay? Wow. I did not speak too soon. Okay, good. Sometimes I say loving this energy, and then the next cards are not going to be so good. So, look, I love it, okay? A lot of you are overcoming obstacles, you're overcoming things in your relationships. You're overcoming how you communicate. You're overcoming how you come across. You're overcoming all of these lacks that you guys have in relationships. Also, some of you are getting clarity about what you need from partnerships, which is excellent. Also, the Mercury retrograde in Pisces, because because we've had all of these planets that just came out of Pisces and they're going into Aries, the Mercury retrograde in Pisces is going to review what we've learned across the last, 2.5 to 8 years ago, okay? And it's going to review the lessons about, how do we partner up? What do we subconsciously think? What do we wish to have in a partner? Who do we wish to show up as within that partnership, okay? Now, this doesn't just pertain to partnerships. It actually also pertains to business partnerships and things like this. But anything that you enjoy will be up for review this Mercury retrograde. But, this is all meant for you to really understand what brings you joy and happiness, okay? All right, so let's see. What else is going on this Mercury retrograde for the collective, please? Okay, what else is going on? All right. Okay, so some of you are actually, so for some of you, it's all great. You're reviewing your accomplishments in the last 8 years. You're reviewing how you see the world. You're reviewing what your strengths and weaknesses are in relation to other people, okay? Now, some of you have been really struggling with putting yourselves first. So those of you who put yourselves first in the next few weeks, you guys are going to have a pretty good Mercury retrograde, because that's what this is. It's like, how do we put ourselves first, our emotional, physical, mental needs first? Okay. I did a lengthy reading about that on Tuesday, okay? Now, some of you are struggling a little bit to put yourselves first and to find that balance. For those of you, the Mercury retrograde is telling you, please wait. Please wait. Do not do anything drastic or rash. Just keep on trucking, these next 3 weeks, okay? It is saying that you guys are supposed to wait until the Mercury retrograde is over. Okay? Or at least the first 10 days of Mercury retrograde, for whatever reason. That's what that is. I haven't looked at March's all right, so let's see what else. Okay, what else? Okay, some of you are actually overcoming the part of yourself that always doubts yourself, the part of yourself that tells you that your goals are unachievable. Some of you are fighting that part off during this Mercury retrograde. And yet some of you are also like letting go of people and situations who do not support you making money, who do not support you being independent. Good job, guys. This is a big thing. This is a big thing, saying no to partnerships that don't resonate with who we are now, saying no to partnerships who are not the appropriate partnerships for us. Okay, it's a very big thing. So very nice, guys. Like I do have to say, very nice. Okay, so what is the advice for my collective on this channel? You guys are pretty good following the advice. Okay, can't say the same about myself, but you guys are pretty good following the advice. Okay, all right, so let's see, what is the advice for the people on the Anna Transylvania collective? All right, beautiful. It is saying that like a lot of you are leveling up here, and they're talking about do not wait for the old to come back again before you move ahead into your next goals, dreams, and aspirations. Okay, they're saying that if you quit waiting, quit sitting there and wait for like somebody to come back, for somebody to apologize, for for the opportunity to pop up of the sky. If you quit waiting there and just do some goals and aspirations, just make a step. Okay, you're really gonna be leveling up this season. Okay, yeah, look at this. A lot of you are gonna have manifestations, but you cannot wait. This Mercury retrograde is a Mercury retrograde of action. Okay, it's talking about how do you overcome the inertia of thinking negatively about yourself, not being able to manifest all of these other things. How do you overcome that inertia? Is by putting a foot in front of the other, taking a step in the right direction. Making a plan and executing on that plan. Okay, making a plan, executing on that plan. But first, set the intention, make a plan, execute on that plan. Okay. All right, guys. Let's do one more for the road because I just feel like it. Beautiful. Look at that. The Nine of Cups, the big wish card in any deck. It's the Nine of Hearts in a regular card deck. Okay. So the Nine of Cups talks about wish fulfillment. But first, you have to intention, take a step, move in that direction, and then wish fulfillment. Okay? Wow, this is a pretty good reading today, guys. Okay. Love you all. Like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to. Mwah. Bye.